Welcome to you all in class 11 business studies, and we are on chapter 1. Chapter 1, and the topic is commerce. And today I am going to explain you what is commerce. Commerce classified mainly in two categories: trade and auxiliaries to trade. Then trade classified in two parts: internal trade, external trade. Internal trade classified in two types: wholesale, retail. External trade classified in three categories: import, export, and import. And then auxiliaries to trade. Auxiliaries to trade means helping hands of business. Now today I am going to explain you functions of commerce, then another thing, meaning of commerce, what is commerce. Commerce is a subject, but according to the subject of business studies, what is commerce? Today I am going to explain you all these things. See, commerce is concerned with buying, selling, distribution of commodities. Again, buying, selling. Buying and selling means exchange and distribution of commodities. It is an organized system for exchange of goods and services between the businessman, producers, sellers, and the customers, buyers. Yes, again, commerce is concerned with buying and selling, means exchange, and distribution of commodities. It is an organized system for exchange of goods and services between the producer and the consumer, businessman and the customers. Okay, so exchange of goods, buying and selling, then commerce is also concerned with the marketing aspects. See, just now I told you that commerce is a wider concept. So commerce also includes with the marketing aspects of business, supply of right type of goods to the right person at the right time at the right price. So commerce includes trade and auxiliaries to trade. Okay, so commerce also concerned with the marketing aspect of business, supply right type of goods to the right persons at the right time at the right place. Means appropriate quality, best quality at reasonable price and available throughout the requirement. So commerce includes trade and helping hands to trade. Commerce divided into parts: trade and aids to trade. Aids to trade matlab auxiliaries to trade. Now see the commerce. Just now I told you, see the slide. Commerce is a wider term. It includes various activities. It is a subject, but according to the business studies, commerce means sum total of all those activities. All those activities. See the sum total means various activities which are involved in the removal of hindrances in the process of exchange of goods. My dear children, commerce is a widest concept in business studies. It is the sum Total of all those activities which are involved in the removal of hindrances in the process of exchange of goods. It means when we buy or sell something, there are various hindrances, various obstacles. So commerce help us to remove these obstacles, these hindrances. Okay, so now see the slide. Commerce is the sum total of all those activities which are involved in the removal of hindrances in the process of exchange of goods. Now, what are the functions of commerce? Just now I told you there are various hindrances. So first function of commerce is removal of hindrances of person. So first function is removal of hindrances of persons. See, it refers to the lack of contact between the producers and the customers. Here the trader acts as an intermediary among them. Customers are able to find out the products which they are wanted from the market. Yes. Removal of hindrances of persons. See, I am giving you one example. You all eat Maggi. I am sure you all like Maggi. Yes or no? Yes. Do you know who is the manufacturer of Maggi? Who is manufacturing? No. But you know the shopkeeper, general store owner, from where you buy the product. Maggi goods produced in somewhere else in the country, but available in all parts of the country just with the help of commerce, because commerce remove hindrance of persons. See, lack of contact is there between the producers and customers. Yes, I am sure you must understood. We don't know the producer, where is situated. Where is his factory? Where is his business? But that thing is available at our doorstep because trader means intermediaries. Intermediaries means wholesalers and retailers are known as intermediaries. Link. They work as a link between producer and consumer. So, commerce remove hindrance of person. Okay. Then next, removal of hindrance of place. First is persons. Second is place. I will give you a keyword. I will give you a keyword. First, person. Person means intermediaries or traders work as a link. Then hindrance of place. In India, apples are produced in Jammu and Kashmir and Shimla only, but available in Kanyakumari, Kerala. How? Because commerce remove hindrance of places. See, producers and customers are in distant places. Hence, the commodities should be transferred from the production center to the consumer place or to the customers. This problem can be solved by the system of commerce by means of transportation, packing, and insurance. Just now I am giving you the example that apples in India produced in Jammu and Kashmir and Shimla but available in Kerala, Kanyakumari, Karnataka, just with the help of transportation. Mode of transportation: railways, roadways, airways, waterways, all are the modes available for the transportation of goods from the place of producer to the place of customer, to the place of consumer. Very good. So who removed the hindrance of place? See, who removed the hindrance of place? Obstacle of place? Just transportation. Transportation make the possible of movement of goods and people from one place to another. Okay, so hindrance of place removed by commerce through proper transportation. See, producers and customers are in distant places, so commodities should be transferred from the production place to the customers. With the help of transportation, the products are available in every corner of the country, everywhere, with the help of transportation. Then see the slide, another function, removal of hindrance of risk. Commerce, just now I am telling you, various functions are performed by the commerce. So next is risk. Risk, removal of hindrance of risk. Goods and properties of business are subject to various risks. Loss by fire, loss by theft, damage, natural calamities. Various reasons are there. So, commerce remove that risk factor with the help of auxiliaries to trade, that is insurance. See, insurance minimizes the risk factor, provides the protection. So, removal of risk with the help of insurance. With the help of insurance. Then, removal of hindrance of time. Next is time. Another function of commerce is removal of hindrance of time. There may be a gap between the production and the consumption. Yes, there is a gap. See, Kisan Sauce production is at the time of bumper production and they produce that, but consumption will be maybe on some later date. There may be a gap. It is always there. Goods production and consumption have some time gap. So the production is carried out in anticipation of future demand. So it has become necessary to store the goods until they are sold. So warehouses solve the problem of time. They keep the goods in store, in cold storages, in godown, in warehouses. So whenever customer demand, they can supply it easily. Whenever customer demanded, the goods can be supplied. Then removal of hindrance of knowledge. Hindrance of knowledge. Knowledge means information. Okay, many goods are available in the market. Few companies are launching new products in the market. How you can know about these? So, commerce help in removal of hindrance of knowledge by the advertising. Advertising is an auxiliary to trade. Advertising makes the buying and selling easy and convenient. Knowledge of customers about the products and services offered by business organization is a major problem in business. So advertising helps in the removal of hindrance of knowledge among the buyers. Advertising gives us information about the new products, then removal of hindrance of finance. Simple. Who solved the problem of finance? That is by the bank. It is also a part of commerce. Businessman can deposit the savings, can take the loans, so finance problems solved by business. Now see the keyword. PPRTKF, hindrance of person, hindrance of place, hindrance of risk, hindrance of time, hindrance of knowledge, hindrance of finance. Okay, PPRTKF. Now see, P, person, P, place, R, risk, T, time, K, knowledge, F, finance. Yes. Now, who remove the hindrance of person? Traders. Link, wholesalers, retailers. Very good. Who remove the hindrance of place? Transportation. Who remove the hindrance of risk? Insurance company. Very good answer. Who remove the hindrance of time gap between production and consumption? So who keep the goods safe? Warehousing. Removal of hindrance of knowledge. Advertising. See children, advertising gives us information about the product, and then removal of hindrance of finance. Banks. Banks help us to solve the problem of finance. A businessman can also deposit surplus amount in bank, can take loans whenever required, and banks also provide various services like overdraft facility, online payment mode, NEFT, RTGS. So all the problems of finance can be solved with the help of banks. Yes, now start again. Hindrance of persons through traders, wholesalers or retailers. They work as a link. Hindrance of place, goods produced in Jammu and Kashmir and available in Kerala with the help of transportation. Yes. Hindrance of risk, who minimizes the risk factor? Insurance. Insurance provides protection and help at the time of sharing of risk. Then time. Who is providing, who is removal of hindrance of time? Gap, warehouses. Knowledge by advertising. Finance by banks. Okay, so I am sure you all must understood what was the topic of our today's discussion. That is functions of commerce and meaning of commerce. So function of commerce, person, place, race, time, knowledge, finance. PPRTFT, you can learn